up if you want another out of my phone. Should have grabbed it.
Oh, okay, bro.
I'm like a rabbi, fresh new crackhead hurl, and I'm mad high. Go up the ladder! Who stabbed me? Why would you stab me?
My bad. I thought that was the the one damage. Oh man, that's really awful. Really embarrassing. Drop here. No. Okay, this might not be the way to go. He's still in there.
Last one's in there.
That's not the button. This is the button. He's on piano.
Mouse up top, mouse up top.
It won't explode. Yeah, we're good. Doom. This is actually really nice music. There's always somebody here, I swear. Yep. Right here. Okay, he's just bad.
Sit down, boy.
People sleep on this. It's not that good at all. I really feel like one of these shots should have taken him out where he was on balcony there. Let me check something. Okay. Looks good. I should definitely go A. I'm going A. I hope he's ready to push. Good. Uh-oh. This is bad. Why? He's in the open! He's in the open! Oh, he must have gotten taken out. He must have just gotten taken out. Did I really plan no, he moved. No, he didn't move. I just could've done better where I planted. Alright, I'm going.
Hey, Boppo. Hey, Boppo.
Yo.
Buy me, please.
Together we can do this.
Make me proud.
Thank you.
Was he good? He's not even one of the best ones here. I should not be peeking this. I'm going back. I'm going back home. That's not it. Has he gotten any kills? Let's see. Nope, not yet. There's still time. Window. That's unfortunate. Hey! You did good. Okay. I'm gonna get something. Get a shotgun. And 2 flashlights. There's no one. There's not gonna be anybody on B. I'll go anyway. Go behind him. Oh my god, why is he there? Last guy was in their spawn. Oh, never mind. One of them. I thought they were the team with one person. Turns out we're the team with one person. That's not good.
Res me, I got the ray gun.
Resman got the thing. I can keep playing Call of Duty again. This isn't gonna go well. A lot's gonna go down in the next 30 seconds.
Want to coin flip that knife?
Coin flip. We need one more round, just one more. Let me do it. There. I don't need that actually. No armor. Who needs armor?
What was the interest rate on that knife?
He's renting it.
Bro, it was only like 350. You ain't got 350?
Spending $350 on
If you don't have 350 beans, you shouldn't be playing
That's
CSGO.
a crazy thing to say. 150 bands
Oh,
is
it's only $350, that's
$350,000.
Still coin flip it though.
Go through here. Hey, take it.
Good shit.
Let's get it. Let me check my comments just in case. Okay, yeah, all good. Oh, next game I'm gonna level up. Silver Elite Master. 4 competitive third matches won. Okay. So I'm kind of just, after every game I play, I just take it off. And then I leave some maps that I haven't played yet. I left off on the list Office, Vertigo, Ancient, and Overpass. So these 2, 3, 4. These other 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 were on the list. So what was that? 11 maps in total. I always get Thera and Mills confused because they both like have a big building, and I thought the one on this map, Thera, was I thought it was a windmill like this, but it's apparently like a lighthouse structure. pull up a video for commentary. Or commenting. Okay, there. What is it? Nuke? Okay. I don't know, for some reason I thought I was playing a different map. Kanye's situation is awful. Let's see what this is.
Ryan Garcia, this Jay, I'm on the nitrous.
I was at the dentist office the other day. I was taking a nitrous oxide. I suggested if anybody's like stressed out.
Okay. Okay.
You read the title correctly. The Kanye West situation is truly insane, crazy, sad, whatever buzzword I put in the title, because it seems that Kanye has become addicted to nitrous oxide. Nitrous oxide is a very dangerous thing to be addicted to, and it's great to watch people on TikTok use buzzwords to try to confirm that it is actually a bad thing by saying terms like, we're so cooked.
Completely and irrevocably cooked.
The Kanye situation is truly insane. He's doing a thing that you should never do. Why do they all talk like that, man? It's like TikTok accent. Now, this was exposed by Milo Yiannopoulos. I probably said his name wrong.
What is
Triple
that
Red,
picture?
Carmela Harris, Good Kid, Mad City. There's a lot of pronunciations that I can't say properly. Now, just to give some context, nitrous gas is colorless, non-flammable, and it's a depressant like alcohol, basically used during medical
did not know
procedures
that.
to calm
Actually, I
someone
guess it
down.
makes sense.
Hopefully, you
But I
guys have
didn't
never
know
tried
that.
it before, but basically, it's laughing gas or whippets. I'm not sure why it's called
dead.
whippet. That's like the slang
Hey.
name for a dog. Okay, so like a lot of drugs, it does mellow you out, but the problem is
I don't know
it
why
is
this guy went green.
incredibly addictive. Now the problem is with nitrous,
Or am I the
to
weirdo?
abuse it recreationally and
I
not in like
think
a
I
medical
was the
setting
weirdo.
is incredibly dangerous. Surprise, surprise, you've had life-changing surgery and the doctor gave you some morphine. You don't take the morphine
Nice.
home and start injecting it into yourself every day. Bad
Okay,
things
that's bad.
happen. Surprise, surprise. Now there are loads of complications from nitrous gas: kidney damage, liver damage, brain damage. I actually remember a news report last year of a girl that was abusing nitrous dioxide, laughing gas, to get a little high, and she ended up being in a wheelchair. Now the main reason is because nitrous oxide gives an incredibly short high. I think it's around 5 seconds or something. So obviously you're not going to take one hit and that'll satiate you. You're going to want to keep going. I'm looking at this news article here, and she started off in packs of 24 every few months. You're not going to take one hit and that'll satiate you every day.
Okay,
Up
I was
to
just checking.
700 canisters a week. Wherever you guys live, you might see these on the street. They look like these little canisters that you use to like refill like pressure in BB guns or something.
Yeah,
That's
I'm gonna
what
go
I
shopping.
wish they were for, but 9 times out of 10, that means someone on your street is using them to get high. So you're probably wondering, if you're inhaling the funny fart canister, how does that put you in a wheelchair? Well, the main reason is you get nitrate oxide overdose, your brain gets clogged, so basically you get
Oh my
permanent
gosh.
nerve damage. This girl lost all sensation in her arms and her feet. And I'll be honest, it's really weird to hear the game theories that Kanye could be hooked on this stuff, because the only time I've ever heard of laughing gas being used outside of a medical setting is basically like kids just abusing it at like house parties. Basically what I'm trying to say is it seems to be like kind of a lower class drug, if that makes sense. So for someone like Kanye, a literal multi-millionaire, get hooked on it, it's just bizarre. It's funny because laughing gas and the UK actually.
Whoops.
It's obvious.
No.
Everybody, we all know this.
What is it? Wait, what is it?
So it's not like
Ryan Garcia, this Jay,
Oh
I'm on the
man,
nitrous.
this is like.
Incredibly short high. I think kids just abusing it. Is it drug? But it was simply now. I can buy these. Like it actually became so bad
Oh, I
that they
don't care anymore.
classified
This is
it.
boring.
it's obvious. We all know this. So it's not like nobody likes them, but the reason why it's girls is because girls are the ones that want to normalize it, because guys don't want to date them. So they're trying to change the way that society sees being overweight, so it's easier for them to get a boyfriend, right? That's basically it.
It's a pretty rational fear, if I'm being honest. No one in their right mind would want to
Whoa.
look like this. Absolutely fucking no one. It's just in recent times, there's been a
There's
really...
plenty of people that do. They're feeders, and there's like feedies, there's like, there's even a breed of that where the sexual satisfaction comes from feeding somebody to the point of death. It's called death feederism, if you want to look it up.
What?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's a whole iceberg of this. It's more like an anchor, but
weird push into glorifying this stuff. The silly, healthy all size, my body is beautiful, that no one actually believes, has for some reason become a main statement in.
I don't know, do what you want to do, but I don't know if you should be saying stuff that like we believed for centuries and then like saying, yeah, that's wrong, and being overweight is really healthy for you. I don't know if anybody's said the contrary beyond this past decade. Like the contrary saying that it is healthy. Contrary to the narrative that being obese is unhealthy. But again, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I don't care, but I think you should at least not lie to yourself, you know?
In today's modern media, and it just keeps getting worse.
Well, the problem is that like people took it way too far. Like for a long time, there was this idea that you had to be like 120 pounds as a woman, and like, you know, it was like based off of like Victoria's Secret models, which is like, in my opinion, I don't really find a lot of those girls particularly attractive, right? That's not like my preferred body type. But and like if I think about like what are the characters in WoW that look like that, they look like the Nightfallen characters in the middle area in Legion. And they look like the Nightfallen people before they got the mana. The Suramar, yeah, like the withered. That's the way they look to me. They look like Victoria's Secret models. And so yeah, I think they look awful. And so a lot of that was like a trend away from like that beauty standard. But the problem is that it's gone too far in the other direction.
Somebody gonna shoot me?
Have the word obese.
I knew he was waiting.
Oh, hey. Or whatever the fuck people call it nowadays, I don't care. Now to everyone who actually enjoys their life and doesn't use Twitter, you're probably wondering, why was the word obese trending? Well, now the word obese, the medical term obese, is considered a slur. Yes, obese is considered...
Oh, yeah, what are you saying? And she's blaming Elon Musk.
I don't know if that's a slur.
Where literal slurs are
But
allowed to trend. In
that's
Asian
just
countries,
on
the
my...
women there are rarely obese. I don't...
Me saying that I don't think it's slur, or me not knowing for sure, I guess. It would be on my preconception of the word slur, right? So, what I'm used to... What I'm used to thinking when I hear the word slur, like those words, versus that word, which I've never really heard been called that in that capacity, right? So I'm gonna search up the definition of a slur. I don't think it would fit our society's definition, like how words change throughout time, right? But let's say dictionary definition. Verb or noun. I guess you're calling it a slur, so it would be noun, right? An insinuation or allegation about someone that is likely to insult them or damage their reputation. The comments were a slur on the staff. Okay, it's not noun. They're using it as a verb. Speak words or speech indistinctly so that the sounds run in... No. Perform an act of speaking distinctly so that sounds or words run in... I think it would have to be used as a noun in this situation. And in this situation, an insinuation or allegation about someone that is likely to insult them or damage their reputation. When it comes to definition, for sure, that's what that is, right?
I don't know. I mean, that's what I hear, but I've never been there.
But that's not what anybody
slur. Yes.
Think of when
a slur. The word should now be censored and treated like...
That's crazy.
Hold up, let me read this.
Can't censor that.
The word...
That's
no.
ridiculous.
We must work together.
Mercedes claims that obesity is a slur used to exact violence on fat people, particularly black, disabled, trans, poor, fat people, and offers a fat ode to care that students are instructed to analyze, taking note of what sections most resonate for you. How much do you guys want to bet that the person who said that originally has a job at a company that is not it is not crucial for that company to produce its product? They have a non-essential job. Yeah, I think this is 100% chance. Yeah. Does that have to be satire? No, it's not.
The word should now be censored
some of them
and
probably
treated
are,
like
right?
the N-word. Honestly, I couldn't make this up even if I tried. Even though I have zero
It's pretty much the
expectations
same
of
thing.
anyone on the internet,
Yeah, guys.
I'm still somehow disappointed.
I can always identify someone who doesn't have a great grasp on history if they see medicalization as a stamp of inherent virtue. This comes up.
I don't know if anybody's saying that what? Nobody's saying that you're a virtuous person if you're underweight or overweight or normal weight. People are just saying it's unhealthy versus healthy. That's different than being virtuous.
Up a lot when I talk about how the word obese is a slur. At least one person will always pop their head out of the ground to say obese is a medical term.
But it quite literally
Isn't
is. It says it right here. It's a medical condition that people can get diagnosed with.
As if that somehow makes it better.
No, that would just not make it a slur. It would make it a medical condition.
You know what else used to be a medical term? Like a lot of bad shit we don't say anymore. Because we realized it was stigmatizing as fuck.
You know what else actively harms people?
Here's the thing, is that if we change the word obese to being something else, like, I don't know, you can come up with any word, right? It doesn't really matter. People will turn that word into a slur.
Who was the guy
And
that
the
was
examples of words that were used back in the day as medical distinctions that turned into slurs, the only one...
Do you want to go shotgun or do you want to go AK? Or like, not shotgun, I don't know. I'm gonna go with this. What is Frozen Hot Dog doing? How is he top of the leaderboard? Should I have gone a different direction? Very possible. Will I? I'm already this far. Oh no. They're on B on the the guardrail thing.
There's one more lobby. At least one more. Bomb is lobby.
Is that what that's called? I don't think that's what this is called. Yikes. Is this guy coming back?
Counter-terrorists win.
I guess
Maybe
that
his PC exploded, I don't know.
Ones that we really don't use anymore are the ones that were racially motivated, like Mongoloid or something like that. We don't use that word anymore because that's racially charged word. It's a bad thing to say. You don't say that. And so at least most people don't say it. It's been changed. Autism, right, exactly. And so there are other examples of this, but I think that's probably the best one. Maybe retard, yeah.
People, obesity. You fucking twat. And unlike words, obesity actually harms people on a biological level. And even if you call it something else like round or big-bodied or morbidly obtuse, it's not gonna change the fucking issue. Because
I don't know, man. If I'm overweight, let's just say overweight is like the blanket term or whatever, right? Because this is us like not being able to use the word obese in this scenario. Because if you go to like your weight thing online, like weight to height or whatever that's called, BMI, yeah. When you go to BMI, it's categorized as obese, right? If you got a certain BMI score. But if I was overweight, I think I would prefer to be called obese over somebody saying round. Look at that round, man. I feel like it's more of a, like, critical skepticism. Very critical. If somebody's just straight up calling me round. Who has bomb? Oh my god, he's going to the spawn. I mean, this is a general direction. Like, do I have to say like right there, right? Okay, let's see what's going on.
People are just going to use whatever word that you use as an insult. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it's
I
like
mean,
you're
the
just
insult
moving the
would just
goalposts
change,
and
right?
obfuscating things so you can make it seem like people can't say what your lifestyle is bad. That's the only thing they're doing.
Derogatory term, it's a health problem. People are still gonna suffer from obesity whether you call it obesity or not. My god.
Well, I would expect actually if you keep changing the name of it that you know, it actually becomes harder for people to deal with. Right? I mean, like, think about, for example, like how many times they've changed. Like, PTSD wasn't originally called PTSD. You know, they used to call it in World War I shell shock. And I think that, like, the constant changing of that term, this is a George Carlin thing, right? Is that the constant changing of that term was done, and I think it did a disservice to veterans because it was like you're resetting the awareness of the issue.
Never thought I'd ever have to explain that.
Science and language are both constantly evolving and updating. The medical establishment is not exempt from this.
Science isn't necessarily updating. Our understanding of science is updating.
It's not like gravity reduces every year.
These are two very
right?
different things.
Well, I mean, it could, but like the patch notes
It's actually
don't
a
change,
particularly
right?
strong example of how this happens. We don't need to look too far back in
Actually, I'm
history
just
at all to see how medical terminology and practices.
It's not like all of a sudden water. It would never be like that. It's just there's other aspects at play that maybe 300 years ago we didn't know about.
Activating the bomb. I'm throwing a flash bomb has been planted.
I'm gonna hide in here. That's not him, is it?
Terrorists win.
We will dance on your graves.
Okay, nice.
Change.
Yeah, well, that's due to a little known fact called technology. The reason why medical practices change is
because something else.
Yeah, we used to do
due to
bloodletting.
technological advances.
Yeah.
Back in the day,
now
they
we know.
didn't have technology
That's
to
a horrible
pinpoint
idea.
each medical issue. But now,
that's not even the reason. The real reason why it's changed is because the better, more effective solution was discovered.
Yes.
That's the
Maybe
reason
even
why
just
it
a
gets
good
changed.
one, right?
So it's like, yeah, this
Bloodletting.
is really bad. Okay,
that's bad.
maybe we should wash our hands
What's a half
because
decent
we've done
one? Anything
testing
but
and
bloodletting.
we have done experimentation that has led us to this conclusion.
we do. And with that knowledge, we can tell that being morbidly obese is not good for you.
Yeah.
For example, homosexuality is no longer diagnosed as a mental illness. Female hysteria is not something that's diagnosed anymore.
What? I mean, people being crazy, ain't they? Oh!
If I speak, I'm in
Ramp.
big trouble.
Okay, don't say.
Yes.
Asmund
Two
go trying to go
psychological
crazy.
thought processes which don't inherently kill you. You know, guys, I think I'm starting to see the relation between
Yeah, we
that
lost
and
the track.
having plaque literally cover your organs. Yeah, they're definitely the same thing.
Cocaine and heroin are no longer prescribed as anesthetics or cough suppressants. Lysol cleaning spray is
Yikes.
We don't perform ice pick lobotomies anymore.
Also
and
rain.
doctors no longer advocate for the health benefits of smoking cigarettes. Oops.
You know, it's almost
That's because every single one of those circumstances, there was testing, experimentation, and peer-reviewed research that arrived at the conclusion that these things were bad. That's why they were changed. Crazy. Crazy.
like there's a way for doctors to tell if there's something biologically harmful to you.
Yeah.
I wonder if they can still do that. Oh well, I guess not. Is her argument here that science is just outdated and that there's nothing unhealthy about being overweight? Because if that's the case, then she'd be wrong. The same.
Well, I mean, these are the people, like, you can't expect
Alon-
somebody like this. Like, here's the thing. I remember back whenever I was in school, and there were a lot of girls in the school, and guys, it was not really a girl thing.
Oh my god.
Like, they're not going to understand the periodic table. They don't know what gravity is. They don't know how to do multiplication. This person is like, you know, 150 years ago, 1,500 years ago, this person would be perfect for taking big rocks and turning them into little rocks with a big rock. They would be great for this. But now society has evolved in a way that this person has no outlet. So what do? They make videos justifying being fat on TikTok. That's the next best thing.
Dig that.
We know smoking cigarettes is bad is the same way that we know overeating is bad.
Yeah.
You'd expect a fully grown adult to know this.
It's crazy.
More importantly, when a marginalized group tells you that a word or practice harms them, you can just go ahead and believe them.
Oh God.
No. I'm not going to allow somebody to dictate what I think. So because you're fat, I have to listen to you? Nope. Nope. I don't think so.
He's right above me, isn't he?
It's just about it.
I love alcohol. I love me some alcohol. Listen, buddy, I'm glad to have you at the bar and all, but I think you've had too much. I think you might be an alcoholic. Hey, you can't say that word. That word is a slur. I don't appreciate that word. That word is very harmful. Listen, I'm sorry, man. I know the word alcoholic might be harsh, but this is your 13th drink. I think you might have had too many. No. No, I fucking haven't. You know what? I'm sick and tired of people using that derogatory term against me. I don't think you understand just how harmful that word is.
Oh,
so
man.
pour me another fucking pint, or else I'm gonna put my boot up your bollocks. Dude, you're an alcoholic. It doesn't matter what word I use here. The problem is this guy drinks too fucking much. I don't understand how people
By the way, here's another little fun fact here, is that the Guinness Book of World Records actually no longer takes in records for fat animals because it was creating an encouragement for people to overfeed their pets, which was considered animal abuse.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that happening.
Too fucking much. I don't understand how people can argue against this. My point here is you can call it whatever you want. It's not going to change the fact that obesity is an underlying medical condition. And if you view that as offensive, well then that kind of contradicts your entire fat liberation argument. I thought it was okay to be morbidly obese. Why is it now all of a sudden a word that shouldn't be said?
Just a reminder that I am very fat and very sexy. And I am 100% glorifying obesity.
Go ahead, do whatever you want. Now, I'm sure there's probably some dude out there that thinks that she's hot, and go ahead. Like, I don't care. Yeah, you want to be fat? Go ahead, be fat. Like, yeah. What's
If
the
you wanna
problem with
do
that?
it,
Like,
do
I
it.
mean,
Just-
I don't care.
I don't see
Like,
the point
nah,
of
I don't wanna
trying to
hear
change a
about,
whole narrative or
Like how, like the thing is, yeah,
making other
that's
people
fine.
change
The problem is like it's not that you're fat. Like you be
facts
fat all you want. Who cares?
to fit your
But
narrative,
I just
right?
don't
To
want to
fit
hear
your
about
life.
how it's healthy.
Oh my god. She just said the O word. Twitter. Cancel her.
No,
but
they can say that. It's like the N word. They can say it. We can't say it. They can say it.
Oh man. The way he's saying we can't, they can, that's so... I understand what you're trying to say. It feels weird. Oh my god. Oh, he swung too quick. My skills are not that good.
the rules
It's
here.
their word,
Is it
yeah.
bad? Is it good? Is it a word that no one should ever say? Because if so, then I have a few replacement suggestions. Fat Talk, feel free to contact
Burger-bodied.
me. But this all just feels like they're just ignoring their health. Like one big everyone close your ears and go la 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 la
Yeah.
la. I don't want to hear the obese word. To which, okay, fine, but that's not gonna change the fact. This word. To which, okay, fine, but that's
Is this your seat?
not.
Jesus.
Let me pause this. Okay. I don't like flying. I think I would rather... Actually, let me get this straight. Is she taking up 2 chairs or is she taking up 1 chair? I see one back. Is that lined up here? Or is that behind her there? Because what would this video be about? And why would that video be in this video if she's only taking up 1 chair? I would be very uncomfortable and ask for a refund if someone was taking up this much of my chair. I think I would have to walk. Walk to my destination. Car, bus. Like, if those were my only 2 alternatives, I could either walk or somehow find my seat there. Like, under her. I can't
Change
take
the
a seat
fact
there.
that you are obese. Oh, sorry. I meant you're plus sized. And so is a plaque in your arteries. Good luck with heart disease.
Obesity is a noun, and it doesn't describe how large something is.
Well, actually,
Obesity is a noun. True. Obesity is actually a defined amount, and that's how bodybuilders are classified as obese.
the word obese is an adjective. And is a word
That's
used
how
to
you have
describe.
morbidly obese, because that's also a definition, which is 100 pounds above the normal weight.
I
Is
belong
that really
human
what morbidly
being,
obese
so
means? Just 100
no,
pounds over?
you're wrong.
Oh my god, there's a lot more people than I realized.
We don't say
How is he
that
on the
that
top?
house is obese.
The word obese is used to describe people, genius.
The term obesity comes with judgment, not a judgment.
Terrorists win.
It's like you're obese.
I don't even know
You've
if I'm
just been
chatting in my
judged.
team chat.
This is true. That's accurate.
Of the size of that person, but of how they
I
became
really like this gun.
large.
I am just not good at using it.
But of how they became judgment, not a judgment of the size of that person, but of how they became large.
What are you?
What? I don't even know what you're trying to say. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
By definition, it literally is used to describe how large someone
I
is.
wish
At
you
this
ever,
point,
like,
you're just throwing
shot
in
anyone
random
there, Purple.
shit in to make it sound like you know what you're talking about. The word obese is a chronic
Well.
disease that impairs health, okay? You
Sucks
can
to
try
suck.
and shift the definition all you want, saying all this fucking judgment.
Bro, she's talking about Latin. How you talking
Latin?
about Latin, bro? Like, which puts the blame on the larger person as if food carries moral value. I got a new Mr. Beast idea.
Oh no. What does that even mean?
It's a weight loss. It's gonna be a it's a weight loss.
You shoot at them. You
area, right?
Turn my fan
And
down.
so what you do is you put a big open air place and have the walls just be like 6 feet tall, so you can see some of them. You can just like
well,
look down on them.
Get the timeout off.
And
you got it,
you can put a bunch
that
of
in
people
console.
that are
Now when you
really,
left click,
really
you'll shoot
fat
back.
in this.
Wait, what? I was watching YouTube. This guy's talking smack for no reason. I don't even know why. Hello? I guess he's got nothing to say. They won't be. Okay, I think I'll take a step back. I think I'll take a couple steps back. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. I knew it. I mean, I didn't know it, but I knew it. That wasn't me. Maybe I should have saved.
Area.
Who knows? I'm
And
not a
you can
professional.
put inside of the area small holes that if they get thin enough and they lose enough weight, they can escape. And then the last one to leave
No, I can't sing. I probably can't sing, so I won't. There.
gets a free like surgery to have like their like that stomach surgery.
I guess he really likes that song.
Right?
Or
It's like
she.
it's a battle
like that song.
royale. Yeah, exactly. And so, cause like Call Boogie. Yeah, that's cool. I know. I think this is a really good idea. This is how Mr. Beast could rebuild the brand. You could call it the Hunger Games.
Judgment bullshit. But it's not gonna change the fact that being obese is bad for you. It's not neutral, it's fucking bad for you.
Yeah, it is.
Word comes from Latin, meaning to overeat, which puts the blame on the larger person.
Doesn't it put
Where
the blame,
else is the blame supposed to go?
Well, it's obviously
if you really want
the patriarchy. It's got to be
put the
the
blame on
it's
something else, you could say it's
Elon
on the food,
Musk,
right?
Donald Trump. Let's see what else. There's probably like the school system. I mean, there's got to be a lot of reasons, right?
Me? Is it my fault
yeah.
you can't go outside?
Wait, what is this here? What does it say, bro? I love reading these.
I'm not sure why people want to change the word. Like they want to call it something else. Like why? That word has served its purpose forever. Just like I don't get it really.
Wow, Beppo, that's really how you climb the ladder, huh?
You okay? Bro's just so upset. I probably shouldn't even reply to it, honestly. There's no point. I think they're at ramp. But I can't be sure. Ramp. Nice.
Yo, Bappo, there's an AK back here. Top of silo, like behind it now.
Oh no. There's the other side.
Deploying flashbang.
Yikes. Bro was brave about that. He was like, oh, I'm about to get flash, I have to get this kill in. He was hustling for that kill. I'm gonna go out. Yeah, but I just don't understand why you don't change the word. And what does that really accomplish? You're gonna, people would call you something else, or like some of the outcomes I can think that would be desirable, right? You want people to be nicer, so you want to change the word, but then they change the word.
Deploying flashbang.
Wow, what is going on here? Yeah, so one of the outcomes I could see is wanting people to be nicer, and then 2 is probably, I guess, just being in denial about it. But I don't know how it has so much emotion. Like, why do people share that message so strongly? Because, like, if somebody says the Earth is flat, nobody really gives it any thought. Or like a second glance, right? But then people, I don't know, because you could say that there's more people that are overweight. That's an actual group you can be in.
Bombs on Marshmallow.
Right, it's like you or them, us or them, type of mindset.
I still have a view on bomb.
Weird. Guido. Maybe I should slow it down.
Flashbang.
I'm just holding the bomb still.
Throwing flashbang.
Oh, I thought he was below me.
I really think successful is for everyone who feels so ashamed or embarrassed for using the tools and needs to navigate the world. Okay, true.
Can't go outside without.
Your worth is not determined by your size or ability. You deserve to feel uncomfortable and
Let's
confident
go.
wherever you go.
Time.
Well, good for you.
A fucking
for it.
scooter? Or is it your fault because you refused to eat a salad once? And
Also, I don't think if you're overweight, it's hard to police this, right? But if you're overweight, you should not be allowed to use those scooters, because those scooters are for people who like have broken legs, can't use a leg, don't have a leg, or even like a heart condition, right?
This is real life.
Now, if you have one of those issues and then you're overweight, yeah, for sure, you can use one of those things on someone else. This is not gonna go well. That was not a great spot. sure where they're in the spots. I swear they're B though. I think they are B.
Flashbang. Bomb has been planted.
There's no information I can really give here. They're both. Respect. Free Larry, free young thug. I don't even understand what's going on in this game sometimes. Let's see. I've been going for 51 minutes. I'm going to go use the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. No. What I just playing Nuke? I don't want to play that either. I want to play Mirage. I want to play Mirage.
Been a while.
As if food carries moral value. It doesn't, and we should stop using this word.
Well,
no one's saying that food
obviously
carries
it doesn't
moral
hold
value, right?
moral value. It's just food. The food itself isn't the problem here. The problem is when you eat 3,000 to 4,000 calories of it every day.
Jesus.
You can change the word all you want. The problem is still gonna be there. You fucking idiot.
Yeah, these are people, they change the word on it. They think it's going to convince people it's different.
I don't like that word. Can we change it? Mate, the word's not the
What you have to understand is that if it wasn't for McDonald's, that...
If you wanted to eat 5,000 calories a day, I mean, that's all power to you. I can't make your decisions for you, but I don't think other people should coddle you, because it's almost an illness, really. Like, it's compulsory, right? Like, I don't think that's not conducive to a good lifestyle. Not necessarily just like a healthy one, just one where you can move freely without restraint. You won't burden other people by taking up like more space if you're in a confined space, right? I don't know.
Well, here's what happens, right? Is like McDonald's puts out these advertisements, and they say like, if you go to McDonald's, you're gonna get good food, and so then they have to go to McDonald's.
Right.
That's what happens. Yeah. So it's really not even their fault. It's like, well, why don't you get mad at McDonald's for putting out these advertisements, getting everybody to think this?
Problem. The problem is that your internal organs probably look like Indian street food. Or the salad once in a while.
As if food carries
Change the word all you want, the problem is still gonna be there. You fucking idiot.
Yeah, these are people that change the word on it. They think it's gonna convince people it's different.
I like the word. You can change it.
Mate, the word's not the
What you have to understand is that if it wasn't for McDonald's, that, well, here's what happens, right? Is like McDonald's puts out these advertisements, and they say like, if you go to McDonald's, you're gonna get good food, and so then they have to go to McDonald's.
Well, there's a difference.
That's what happens. Yeah. So
he's saying McDonald's says you go to get good food, right? I don't think anyone says you get good food at McDonald's. Or no. You get good food, but you don't get healthy food. There's a difference.
Really not even their fault.
Maybe
it's like, well, why don't you get mad at
word?
McDonald's for putting out these advertisements, getting everybody
But if they
to
say
think this?
healthy food, that's
problem. The problem is that your internal organs probably look like Indian street food. They're the size of 3 people, and most of you.
The problem is that you want people to ignore. I don't care how big your fucking organs are. You want to be fat? Go ahead and be fat. You want to be fat as a motherfucker? Go ahead and do it. You want to do that? That sounds great. But I just do not want to fucking hear about how it's okay, about how it is normal. It's not fucking normal. You think people evolved from monkeys. Monkeys can climb a tree. Can they climb a tree?
Okay.
No, bro. They're a mountain. It's not going to happen.
Oh, let me pause. I have a little bit of pride on the line. This isn't gonna go well.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh, God. That's very
Terrorists win.
Can't even sit down in a chair. You want to change the word to round, you want it to be plus size, you want it to be fucking morbid. It doesn't make a difference because the health problems that obesity cause are still gonna be there. Oh God, these people are so brain dead.
Why is it offensive to call someone fat who is fat?
Hello, certified fat person here.
But she just called herself.
You know, at this point, I can just.
Sometimes you just have to look at them and you know what it's gonna be. You just you know what it's gonna be, bro. Like,
tell what kind of response I'm gonna get just from looking at it.
Oh! How did y'all let this happen?
Who's the target audience?
I like using this word, but this is literally the Karen hair.
And I'm more than happy to answer your question if you really do want an answer, which I'm not so sure you do.
What? How can you say?
Get on with it.
To start, I refer to my.
How is this lady saying the other girl doesn't want an answer when she asked the question? She didn't even do it in a snarky way. She's like confused because it's as though you're suddenly saying you can't sleep with a blanket anymore. It's like, but I've been doing that all my whole life. Why can't I do that? That kind of question, right? Or line of questioning.
Myself as fat, and I don't care if other people refer to me as fat, and that's because I don't see the word fat as a bad word. Even if someone tries to insult me by saying you're fat, my response is yes and.
I mean, yeah, she's not wrong.
She's right.
It's not.
Yeah, that's right. But then why were you being snarky about her just asking the question?
Bad
right.
words.
Yeah.
Just pretty bad health condition. And also, if that's the case, then why the fuck does everyone?
I'm also not a big fan of like, so if somebody is like being mean to somebody for being fat is fundamentally being mean.
Yeah.
And I don't agree that a lot of the cases where it's like, oh, well, we're fat shaming you because we want you to lose weight. No, you're fat shaming her because you think it's funny. And I think that's, you want to do that, go ahead and do that. It's fine.
Come on.
But don't go and act like you're trying to help anybody out here.
Throwing smoke.
I get so upset about the word obese? Is it because obese sounds worse than fat? I mean, it does,
I
but
can think
they
of
both
way
lead
worse
to the same
ones than that.
conclusion. Heart disease.
It took a lot of work to get to this point, and that's because, like many other words in our language, the word fat has a dark history where it has been used to belittle, insult, and dehumanize.
Well, but you don't really think that because then you call yourself fat, so like, you really think that?
For the most part, to educate, because being fat is not a good thing. It's not a fucking body type like in a video game. No, it actually has consequences in real life. The way you talk about being fat is like it's like being short or having a big nose or having big lips or some shit like that. Those are inherent characteristics which you can't change. You are just literally killing yourself.
So for a lot of people, it's very difficult to shake this history.
Oh my god, that sucks.
Because it's an inherently bad thing. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, joint issues, digestion issues. Do I even need to go on?
If you want the word fat to be used in the same way as skinny, thin, fit, then you need to use
See, here's the thing for me is like, this is a bit of a chip on my shoulder, I'm going to be honest, is that growing up, I was always, look at me, I'm still very, very fucking skinny, right? I'm still very skinny. Growing up, I was also very skinny. I would be made fun of very regularly for being skinny. People would call me names. They would say all kinds of things about me.
Oh, what an awful combination.
Now, it would bother me. Nowadays, it doesn't because now they're in their 30s just like I am, and their knees hurt because they're fat, and I'm not, and I don't have that problem.
What?
So, too bad.
How did he just...
back then, and so, like, I got made fun of all the time for being really, really skinny. I did, very regularly. People would say stuff like that about me.
Yikes.
Yes.
in a way that's not derogatory, which quite frankly...
Somebody said, did you get called a Holocaust survivor?
What?
Why? Because we didn't learn about the Holocaust until, like, I don't know, maybe like the second half of senior year. And people are like, damn, bro, so they kill all... Damn, that's wow. Oh, what? Damn. Yeah, we didn't even know what the fuck that was. Damn.
You did not do in your video. So if someone you deem fat prefers to refer to their body as curvy or plus size, they have every reason in the world to do so, and you need to respect it. Thank you.
I don't know about that.
I think that it is like you... So...
In terms of, like, respecting it, don't be mean. I mean, like, you can joke amongst your friends, right? That's a right I feel like anyone should have to criticize something, make jokes about it. To someone's face, however, no, that's just not right. And that's what I mean by, like, you don't have to respect it. Like, you don't have to not say the jokes you wanted to say anymore for whatever her explanation was. You should respect her by, like, not saying it to her face or, like, being mean to her about it. But those are just different things. Oops.
I swear to God, like, there's a big difference. So, like, plus sized is, like, basically the same as being fat, right? But curvy is not being fat.
I don't know the difference between these anymore.
This is not the same thing. Everybody knows this. Why are we talking about it? True, thank you. Yes, exactly. Thick? Well, there's thick, there's slim thick, And then there's extra thick, and it's pretty obvious which one means, right?
Oh, man.
I would say thick and curvy are pretty much equivalent in a lot of cases. But you know, I hate this. This is, you know what this is? It's false advertising. Okay, that's what's going on here. And if you didn't know, false advertising is illegal.
Friends, does it make?
Roasted,
Listen,
period.
mate, if you'd rather be called plus size, then yeah, whatever, sure, fine. The problems you get from
That
obesity
people are willing to live whatever they want without feeling guilty over it. I wonder what she's wearing on her face.
are still gonna be there. How many times do I need to say the same thing before it drills into your abnormally large head? Whether you call it obese or not, it's still gonna be not good. But I guess this rational use of logic can't be expected from fat talk. I mean, they all collectively
Well,
thought
they are. The thing is that.
Meat.
Do you remember what Boogie was getting mad at me for earlier about how I said the narcissism thing and the selfishness thing? Remember that? How about that? How about that? That's crazy, isn't it?
it was
How
a
long
good
do these
idea to
smokes
call
last?
themselves fat talk, for fuck's sake. But another app that rational thought process can't be given to is Twitter, obviously. I feel...
Let's go. I don't like that gun. Let's go up. Go up. What? Why is bro so... Huh? Oh, I just wallbanged, bro.
Flash aim me.
Oh. They just let that happen, huh?
Apart.
I feel like anyone familiar with Twitter could have probably guessed
Double
that.
up
This,
and casual.
no
Wait,
one
is this casual?
uses their brains on there. People
No, this
even
isn't
found a
casual.
way to find political discourse in a McDonald's advert. The people
Why is he complaining? We're just having fun. Bro wants to blow a fuse. I'm trying to have fun, but people like that make me a little bit on edge.
of Twitter.
That was stupid, man.
But I'll be
like, I
fine.
remember that the McDonald's Japan
I'm not too bad
advertisement.
about it. It's alright.
That was fucking.
McDonald's
That was a
Japan
crazy
advertisement?
few days.
They even got mad at PewDiePie for
Man,
being a happy, loving
what?
father.
You know, karma's a bitch, if
Hold
not
on.
a myth, because if
Understood.
anyone deserves to suffer, like I remember that the McDonald's Japan.
Friends.
Okay, here.
Does it make? Listen, mate, if you'd rather be called plus size, then yeah, whatever, sure, fine. The problems you get from
That
obesity
people are willing to live whatever they want without feeling guilty over it. I wonder what she's wearing
Oh,
on
you
her
can say
face.
nice. That's awesome.
are still gonna be
Yeah.
there. How many times do I
see
need to say the
you make
same
it bigger
thing
and
before it
smaller.
drills into your abnormally large head? Whether you call it obese or not, it's still gonna be not good. But I guess this rational use of logic can't be expected from fat talk. I mean, they all collectively
Well,
thought
they are. The thing is that.
90, that, and that.
Do you remember what Boogie was getting
Oh,
mad at me
it
for
looked like
earlier about how I said the narcissism thing and the selfishness thing? Remember that?
Actually, maybe I should hold a long angle here.
How about that? How about that? That's crazy, isn't it?
it was a good idea to call themselves fat talk for fuck's
I did not
sake.
realize
But
you
another
could
app
do that whole thing.
rational thought process can't be given
That's
to
a crazy
is
thing.
Twitter. Obviously. I feel like anyone familiar with Twitter could have probably guessed that at this point. No one uses their brains on there. People even found a way to find political discourse in a McDonald's advert. The people of Twitter.
That was stupid, man. Like, I remember that the McDonald's Japan advertisement. That was fucking. That was a crazy few days.
They even got mad at PewDiePie for being. Does it make? Listen, mate, if you'd rather be called plus size, then yeah, whatever, sure, fine. The problems
I feel like
you
I'm
get
still
from
missing
obesity.
People are willing to live whatever they want without feeling guilty over it. I wonder what she's wearing on her face.
Okay.
That's still gonna be there. How many times do I need to say the same thing before it drills into your abnormally large head? Whether you call it obese or not, it's still gonna be nonsense. But I guess this rational use of logic can't be expected from fat
Paisley?
talk. I mean, they all
she's not in my room. I don't
They
know.
are. The thing is that. Do you remember what Boogie was getting mad at me for earlier about how I said the narcissism thing and the selfishness thing? Remember that? How about that? How about that? That's crazy, isn't it?
I missed it again, but I'm not gonna bother.
It was a good idea to call themselves Fat Talk, for fuck's sake. But another app that rational thought process can't be given to is Twitter. Obviously. I feel like anyone familiar with Twitter could have probably guessed that at this point. No one uses their brains on there. People even found a way to find political discourse in a McDonald's advert. The people of Twitter...
That was stupid, man. Like, I remember that, the McDonald's Japan advertisement. That was fucking that was a crazy few days.
They even got mad at PewDiePie for being a happy, loving father.
You know, karma's a bitch, if not a myth, because if anyone deserves to suffer horribly, it's this Swedish piece of shit. With an AI-generated picture of a space marine from Warhammer 40k. Like, what the fuck?
And the post was just...
What?
I don't know what the post was, but...
This app is actually hell. Like, actually fucking hell. I refuse to believe that anyone who uses this app is happy in real life. But of course, if they can make big issues...
Twitter is my strongest argument for making the internet 18+.
Out of literally
He's
nothing,
right.
I don't see how it is.
I want to read this again.
This is not going to go well.
There are a lot of ads in the West that depict happy families with small kids. To appeal to online Nazi purpose. You don't notice them? Right. This I can see why.
I don't see
that's
how
for
any of these are controversial by any means. But you wouldn't believe the fucking uproar when it comes to the word obese. Now I look at dumb people all day. I look at silly people all day. And even I've got to put my hands up and say these are some of the dumbest fucking retards on earth. Fat talk is one thing, but Twitter is another fucking planet, man. Babe, obesity is a medical slur. Love your body. If you want to exercise and eat healthier, that's great. But don't be scared into making yourself small. There is nothing wrong with being fat. Well,
then why didn't you post a picture of yourself as your profile picture?
Hey.
Why not?
Yikes.
I don't know. Who knows?
I fucking beg to differ. This shit kills people, you know. But I guess my main question here is, how is weight loss a scam? I mean, yeah, sure, there are some
weight loss
scams. You know, well, here's why it's a scam. Is that girl probably went to the grocery store and she saw the magazine with Dr. Oz on it, and it said, take this pill and you can eat donuts all day and you're gonna lose 120 pounds and you're gonna be skinny. And she buys the pill and she takes it and it doesn't work. And she's like, what the fuck? The Great Oz buying hope. That's what happened. I bet, yeah, she got scammed by Dr. Oz.
Shady weight loss practices, but for the most part, the weight loss journey itself is always a good thing. It's good for your heart, joints, mobility, overall health. You get to live longer. You actually get to sit down in chairs and you don't have to worry about weight capacity. And you can actually walk without having to waddle around like a fucking penguin. This isn't bullying, this is just facts. Oh wait, sorry about that. I forgot I wasn't supposed to use rational thinking when talking to someone. My apologies. When you see the fatphobic slur obesity, replace the word with factual, and then see how the headline or proposal reads.
Better.
I don't want that.
Here, I'll do one myself. People with morbidly obese, fat children should have their kids taken away from them and be charged with child abuse and neglect. How about that?
Oh, brother.
Seems pretty fair to me. Yeah. How about that?
Oh, I knew he wasn't doing it.
Oh god. Anything you propose to do about the fatphobic slur obesity is something you're proposing to do to fat people. And the reason why the word is a slur is because it makes you forget that fat people are people. Okay.
Wait, what? Who forgets that?
Oh god.
Did it just say?
Well, here's why it's a scam. Is that girl probably went to the grocery store.
No, I can't do that.
And she saw the magazine with Dr. Oz on
I was trying to skip ahead
and
with
it
the
said,
5-second key, but
take
it don't
this
work.
pill.
It don't work like
You
this.
can eat donuts all day, and you're gonna lose 120 pounds, and you're gonna be skinny. And she takes the pill, and she takes it to work.
Rip.
It's just like, what the fuck? The Great Oz buying hope. That's what happened. I bet, yeah. She got scammed by Dr. Oz.
Shady weight loss practices, but for the most part, the weight loss journey itself is always a good thing. It's good for your heart, joints, mobility, overall health. You get to live longer. You actually get to sit down in chairs and you don't have to worry about weight capacity. And you can actually walk without having to waddle around like a fucking penguin. This isn't bullying, this is just facts. Oh wait, sorry about that. I forgot I wasn't supposed to use rational thinking when talking to someone who uses Twitter. My apologies. When you see the fatphobic slur obesity, replace the word in your mind with fat people or fat children, and then see how the headline or proposal reads.
Better. Here, I'll do one myself. People with morbidly obese, fat children should have their kids taken away from them and be charged with child abuse or neglect. How about that? Seems pretty fair to me. Yeah, how about that?
Oh god. Anything you propose to do about the fatphobic slur obesity is something you're proposing to do to fat people. And the reason why the word is a slur is because it makes you forget that fat people are people. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Anything you propose to do about the fatphobic slur obesity is something we're proposing to do about fat people. But people who were in the same video saying that you should get rid of that word, is that something you're proposing to do? I don't
Because it makes you forget that fat people are people. Okay.
Oh god. Oh god, like this is amazing. How does this, where do these people come from?
This is not gonna go well.
This is amazing. How do you do this?
This might not be the best entrance.
Hey, no, mate. No. Whenever someone makes the statement that they want to get rid of obesity, they're talking about the illness obesity. They want to get rid of what
Okay. So this person thinks they're gonna like, we're gonna round up all the fat people and we're gonna shoot them.
Yikes. I was gonna say, I am not gonna be able to shoot that guy from that far away with the P90.
What are you talking about?
Let's go.
these people have and not the people. Because they will live a lot shorter lives if they don't get rid of it. Obesity isn't a group of people, it's a health condition. Whenever someone says I want to get rid of cancer, they're not saying they want to kill
kill every kid with cancer.
Whoa.
We're gonna we're gonna end cancer in children. We're gonna get them all together and we're gonna shoot them. There's gonna be no more kids with cancer. Who the fuck thinks like this?
Everyone with cancer. They're saying they want to get rid of the illness.
This is like, that's like the logic that a fucking anime protagonist has. It's like a dumber version of Thanos.
Don't even try and defend the fatphobic slur obesity by saying it's a medical term. It's a medical slur. Is that even a
my
thing?
God.
Is a medical slur even real? It's either you have the condition or you
Whoa.
don't. I don't see how that can be derogatory. It's the word doctors use to deny fat people medical care. Yeah, we know it's used in medicine, causing they're using it to...
Yeah, we know. Is that maybe the medicine is killing them?
Kill us.
It's the crazy shots.
What? You know what? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Whenever a doctor gives a fat person health advice, they just
They want
denying
them
them
to
health care.
die.
Yeah,
They
you're
want
right.
them to
I
die.
hate
That's
the
right.
term so much. It's so humanizing.
What do we have here?
Why?
Another anime profile picture of a skinny, pretty girl.
Yeah. You guys are fucking retarded.
It's crazy how, like, the dissonance can be right in front of you, and you can't see it.
Felt like a fucking specimen when I read the note my doctor wrote for me. In order to get reasonable accommodations at work. You know, just getting a little bit silly here. You can do things in your life. I don't know what they are. I don't know what they could possibly be. There are some things out there which can help you lose weight. Okay, I don't know what they could possibly be, but they are out there.
Nobody knows. It's an unravelable tapestry of life that nobody can even begin to understand. The human body is full of mysteries, and we've only begun to discover the surface.
Yes, this man is a man who has watched or read One Piece. Not One Piece, oh my god. One Punch Man.
It's a medical mystery. It's unknowable. There's nothing that you can do.
So if you don't like being obese, then you could maybe give it a try. Just an idea. The term obese is a slur. Violent, dehumanizing. It's anti-black. Well...
What?
It's anti-black. The only implication that you could make with that is racist. That's crazy. Wow.
As a colored crayon myself, I don't see how. How can a biological health condition be racist? I am losing.
Well, it's simple. It's because that's a bad word, and the bad people have all the bad words, and so they're bad.
Faith in our species. Hey skinnies, the word obesity is a fat-phobic slur. Stop interacting with posts that use it as a way to combat fatness. I fucking hate y'all for that shit.
Look at this, another cute, in-shape anime girl. I wonder if she's fat. I bet she's not.
If you're not fat, stay out of fat people's business. And if you disagree, literally block me.
I love how, like, the idea is that, like, fat people are, like, another...
If you disagree, why do they have to block you? They just disagree with you, right? It's not, like, a life or death thing. It's just a word. Like, if somebody was actively saying some, like, war crime stuff, maybe it could be like, I guess it depends on what your account is for, I guess. Because, yeah, if it's a personal account, then, yeah, I mean, just, like, I guess you could block them. But, I mean, why would you have them block you? Just, I feel like that would be what you do. Because why would they go through the effort of blocking you? I'm sure they don't care enough to, right? I don't know. It's a world. It's a world we live in.
It's like an interest group, right? You have like Asian Americans, white people, black people, and then you have fat people. It's like a protected class. Yeah, exactly. It's another species. I guess it's crazy. It's a race. Yeah. Well, it's not, but you know.
Okay, well, you're gonna fucking die. See you later, bro. Calm down, calm down, calm down. It's a joke. It's a joke. Kind of. The term obese is a slur because it is used to dehumanize and harass us. It's not because our feelings are hurt by an accurate description. What it is because I don't see how it could be anything else. Our feelings are hurt by an accurate description.
Term obese is slow because used to dehumanize us and harass us. Wouldn't that be like any mean word, right? At what point does a word become a slur?
What it is, because I don't see how it could be anything else, it is an outdated term that does more harm than good. And as such, it should be eradicated. That's it. I've said it many times before and I'll say it again. Just because you get rid of the word doesn't mean you get rid of what it actually is. The causes and effects of obesity are still going to be a thing, whether you call it...
No, but like if you think about it from their perspective, that if you stop calling people fat, maybe being fat will go away and it will become normal. Because like that's the way they're thinking of it. That's what it is. Why are we acting like these insane opinions to less than 0.01% population are worth talking about? So the reason why it's problematic is that these people put themselves in positions of authority, and then they use this thinking to dictate what other people can and can't say. These are the people that work at your HR office who are constantly trying to call you in, that are mad at you for making some harmless joke. These are the people who are unreasonable and they want everybody else in the world to accommodate their unreasonable behavior. So I think that's the reason why it's I don't want to be told what to think by these people. They're fucking annoying.
I don't know if anybody should really tell you what to think. But somebody advising you, not telling you like, hey, you have to do this, but like maybe them guiding you, like that might not be a healthy way of thinking or this or that, and then of course you make your own decision. And if they are a professional, yeah, but it's just such a weird landscape nowadays. But I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Yeah, so thank y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream, the gameplay.